Hey, what's up, everyone? How's it going? Today is Monday, April 4th, 2022. Hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine shit was quick. Alright, so, City Hall layup. Double R's back in the days. A lot of people keep asking me about it. I'm going to be truthful. I really wasn't big on that place at all. It just had too much attention. I mean, you had RTW, they would jump around down there. Then later on, you had Hot Crew hopping around. And I've been in there. I've went in there, but there was just really nothing there for me. Like, I like to do insides, or if not, I'll do it top to bottom, which, yes, it's a beautiful place for that. But for that actual line, I've had other options. Like, I can fucking jump in the tunnel. And just between the fucking, the poles in the fucking tunnel, I could do it top to bottom. I'll bring half a fucking ladder in the tunnel if I have to. So I really didn't have a need for it. Also, I wasn't big on the letter lines early on. Like, to me, it was kind of like a trash line. I mean, a lot of Brooklyn and Queens writers might get mad at me for saying something like that, but hey, it was like a trash line. You know, it was just, yeah. Early on, like when RTW and them were doing it, and I really wasn't into fillings. And like I said, if I wanted to do it top to bottom, something, I've done it actually. That maybe a couple of years later, but I did them shits. You know what I would do? I've done this with Nash, OA, like I explained before, the guy with JA and everything. Good friend of mine, and he also knew JA. And anyway, I've done one with him right in the fucking station. Ripe also, RPOANRD. We did a whole car right in the fucking station of Astoria, Queens, man. You see what it is the last stop on that line, I don't know what the fuck runs over there now. I think it's an N train or maybe a W or some weird shit like that. But alright, the last stop on that line into Astoria, Queens is Ditmars. Now the stop before that is Astoria Boulevard. So we would actually go in Astoria Boulevard. And the train that goes out, all the people go down the stairs, they go through the turnstile, and they leave. We'll sit there goofing around, play fighting or something like that. Or wait up this, that, I gotta tie my shoe, the famous old wait, I gotta tie my shoe. Whatever, and let everyone else go down the stairs. Now all the people are gone. The train left. At that point, you leave one dude, the staircases come like this. Up and down, right? You have one dude in the middle of that, just hanging out. And boom, the other guys hop down and they start painting right there. It's like a big blue girder. You can stand right on it and do it top to bottom. I've done it that way many times. Never had problems at all. As a matter of fact, Ripe's mother took a picture of that whole car. I actually have mine somewhere. But yeah, so we've done that a lot of times. Just big filling, big snot ball shit. And I mean, you also got to realize Tishman that I was talking about, that was the double R's. So I could do top to bottoms, the whole car's right there if I wanted to. So, and the number one thing, you see, you want to go back before Tishman even. Yeah, that would be a good spot. City Hall would be a good place to go. Like when RTW was fucking kicking that shit up. But, you don't want to get caught down there by those dudes either, RTW and shit, So I'd rather go somewhere else where it's more easy and it's not on the news. Like, I remember actually sitting at home with my mother, sitting there eating dinner or some shit, and on the news. It came on the news. Like, they're like, today we're going to show you an underground art gallery and this and that. And it's like, they actually opened the gate up at City Hall train station and with the camera crew and everything. And they fucking walk right down. It's like another platform right underneath City Hall. And I ran in from Canal Street. That's how I always done it. Yeah. But anyway, make a long story short, they actually had a camera crew and everything, like Channel 7 News or Fox 5 or WPIX. Picks. Yeah, who remembers that shit? Picks. After school with the little game, and you say picks, and they would shoot. Yeah, it was like on channel, like one of them TV channels. And they actually went down there like, this is where most of the graffiti, and they're like, once I saw that, it's like I said, I'm an opportunist. Once they came out with low jack motorcycles, fuck that, I ain't touching them no more. As I said, like, I ran out of schemes. And yeah, once I saw that shit on the news, and they had a full understanding of what was going on down there, and how the staircase itself just goes right down there. Like, the cops from the regular platform where people are could just walk right down that staircase. Now, I've had a few situations where something was in there that Lace had to fix. He had so we had to go in there. I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. This is later on. This is way after RTW and all that. And we went in there, but at that point I was like, yo, we're going to put some glass on the stairs. Like, put glass on those stairs. This way when if someone comes down the stairs, we'll hear it go. I really didn't like the place, to be truthful. There was nothing there for me to really, like I said, I like to do insides. And if I'm not doing insides, I'll do at least a top to bottom. If not, I'll do the whole side of a fucking train. I'll keep it moving. So there was really no purpose, I guess would be the way to put it. Like, if I wanted to do a top to bottom on the double R's, and let's just say Tishman didn't exist, where I could go down there and do a whole train, 10 cars if I wanted to. But what I'm saying is, if that place just say didn't exist, I'll go right in the fucking tunnel, man. In the winter layups, I'll do that shit right in the tunnel, man. And Lace has done it many times. I've done top to bottoms many fucking times, man. Hell yeah, you just stand off the poles and swing off the fucking poles, open the fucking windows, open the fucking train doors from the inside. Yeah, you'll get that shit done. You'll get filthy fucking dirty. Hell, I remember even bringing a fucking ladder. Yeah, like a little fucking 6-step ladder. I'll show you a ladder I'm talking about. And of course, it's not this same ladder. The one I'm talking about belonged to my mother, and she used to keep it next to her fucking refrigerator. And I ripped the back piece off. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. I brought that shit right in there 23rd, 28th or something like that. Hold on a minute. Here, can you see the ladder? This is my own personal ladder. You see the ladder, right? My mother had one like this, but it was made out of wood. And I ripped this whole piece off right here. I ripped this shit right off it. And I used to bring that shit to the train tunnel. But she had one that was came up to about here. Yeah, I ain't give a fuck. And I tied that shit up to my back and went right in the train tunnel. I'd fucking lean that shit up against the car. I'd do a goddamn whole car any fucking where. Fuck yeah. Yeah, let's put that shit right on my back with my messenger bag, man. I've done it. Yeah. Or you also, after like 1984, 85, when they started building those sound barriers, until about 86, I think they built them everywhere. But yeah, they started 84, 85. Yeah, nah, you do a whole car any fucking where. The only difference is in the City Hall, you were able to stand back, literally, like go from one platform track to the next. Like you can literally stand back maybe 15 feet and really look at your shit and make sure it's in proportion and stuff like that. But just for that one little vanity, it's not worth the nightmares. That was my opinion with City Hall, to be truthful. But yes, I've went there, I've done stuff down there. But nothing like that I really, like I just went because other people were going, why not? Like it was never like, yo, you know, like, nah, not to me. I mean, I know Min, RTW, and them, they pulled off a lot of whole cars down there. They were doing fucking Ridgies and shit. They didn't give a fuck. But to me, I just didn't, I mean, we had Tishman. Go to Tishman, like I said. You have 2 sets with a catwalk right there. Boom, 2 sets going down. Some of them 40 cars on top, down below, and further over. Hell, you go all the way down under fucking Roosevelt Island, and you got a damn duplicate of it, the same shit. Another 40 fucking cars on top, and another fucking 30 down below. Yeah, like 20, 40, 20, 20, yeah. They could do it either way, all the way. And then under Queensbridge, stop too. They did the same fucking thing. Yeah, before Queensbridge, that train station opened near Queens houses, right? Queensbridge Projects, 21st Street. Yeah, before that subway station opened there, yeah, you go right down into there, and there'll be another bunch of fucking trains. So honestly, there was no reason for us to really fuck with Tishman. I mean, or to fuck with City Hall, really. I mean, 82, 83, like I said, by 84 or something like that, 85, I remember that shit was on the news. It's like, it's an art gallery, and we can smell the spray paint from the train station. Yeah, if a police officer, all you gotta do is walk up to that staircase in City Hall and just go, yeah, someone's down there writing graffiti. Then they go down there and arrest your ass or chase you out of there. It was as simple as that. Yeah, it was always too risky for me. Like I said, there were so many other places I could, on the same line, that I could benefit better. You know, in the places that didn't even have a reputation. I'll go to places people don't even go to. Like I'll do it where people go to borrow. You know, where they just go do tags on the insides. Right up from there. From there, from Canal Street, all the way up to fucking almost 59th Street, Bloomingdale Station, like 57th, all the way, yeah, for miles, man. You have them double R's parked all up the whole shit every winter, man. Yeah, fuck that, man. Why fuck around down there? What do you get, 20 cars or something? Yeah, I don't know. That was my personal opinion about City Hall. It was a cool place. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's got a lot of cool tags in it. I guess you could say it's legendary. It's historic, you know. But yeah, as far as it goes with, I don't know. For what I was doing, maybe if Tishman didn't exist, and I was into like something that's big and pretty or something like that, then maybe, yeah, I would like to go to City Hall and do something like that. But even then, it's kind of nerve-wracking, because like I said, you got the police, the City Hall, I don't know if you know, but the court system's right upstairs. You got like one police plaza right upstairs, you know, yeah, right up there. You got a police in Canal Street train station, yeah. An MTA police station where they could book you, fingerprint you, and everything, and then throw you in the fucking back of a paddy wagon and bring you a couple of blocks to one police plaza, or to 100 Center Street rather. Yeah, it's just, the cops were a problem, you know, with that situation. It's just cops are there, like that's what they do, like that's where they are upstairs, like yeah. City Hall, I mean, City Hall, the words City Hall, there's even TV shows about that. It's like where the mayor and everyone sits down like, here, what goes on in this city. It all starts in a little fucking think tank in fucking City Hall. That's what it is. City Hall is like the think tank, like the political fucking think tank of the 5 fucking boroughs. And, you know, right up above and all over. Like, you even got 26 Federal Plaza right there, right across the street, man. Yeah, that's the feds, man. You motherfuckers, they start smelling spray paint, you know? Yeah, nah, tricky place, tricky place. Then on top of all that, you got these other guys running around, RTW, and then they catch you down there, beat the fucking shit out you. Yeah, fucking, whether they would admit it or not. You know, everyone tries to act like they weren't violent nowadays, but yeah, man, nah, you get fucked up down there, man. Yeah, people catch you out there, down there, yeah, it was a salty situation. It wasn't worth it. Yeah, I'll go somewhere else. Like I said, right after Canal Street, all the way up, Spring, bound, 88th Street, 28th, 23rd, 34th, 42nd, 49th, 57th, blah, 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 Central Park, all the whole shit. You got those fucking trains parked there, man. So City Hall wasn't that important to be truthful with you. But yes, I've been there. I could say, honestly, I probably was there about 6 times in my life. Yeah, about 6 or 7 times. And like 2 or 3 of those times is just to smoke weed and hang out. Yeah. Like after Andrew finished his work and shit, we'd meet him downtown and shit. Like me, D3 and shit. We'd just hop in the tunnels, smoke a joint and shit like that. We used to love climbing around tunnels. That's what we did when we were younger. You know? It was like our pastime. We'd cut school and climb around train tunnels and shit. That's why I've been to a lot of fucking tunnels too. I'll tell you, man. I've been to places, man, people don't even know about, man. Believe me. I know that shit sounds like a line out of Star Wars, but it's really the truth. Like I've climbed around all on the Grand Central Station, Penn Station, all over shit. Like shit that's not even subway lines, man. Man, just like scheming, looking for tools and shit, and construction sites, just everything. Just trying to rob shit, you know? Yeah. Fucking crazy shit. Yeah, you want to see something funny? I'm going to paint something on this. Now, here, let me move this back a little so you guys can see it. Let me see where we at. Yeah. Now, look at this. Hey. How cool is that? Can you see it? I don't know if you can see the fucking thing, eh? Yeah, you know what this shit is? It's a fucking chunk of a fucking mailbox, man. There we are, right? That's the coolest shit ever, right? Wait. I got fucking, this thing heavy. I got a goddamn glare on the camera lens, so I can't see if I'm in front of it or not until I sit back down because of the light there. Oh, there you go. See, I'm gonna paint an RD on that shit. Break it through or something, you know. Put it up for sale, you know. Yeah. Oh, the spray paint rack. I never showed you guys. Yeah, the thing that someone gave me. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can flip it real quick, alright? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn this off and click it right back on, alright? So don't go nowhere. Easy. Now wait for me, don't fuck me around here. Yeah, look how cool that shit is, huh? Look at that shit. It's got the little lock on it and everything, man. Yeah, it's got the little sign about being 18 years or older. It's all metal, look at that. Pretty fucking cool, right? Fuck yeah. Alright, so I just realized I really didn't tell you much about City Hall. Alright, what I would do is I would jump in from Canal Street, where the local would run. You got the Uptown and Queens bound and the downtown and Brooklyn bound. So what I would do is I'd wait till the train leaves, it's going, I'd go into the tunnel at Canal Street. Now I would get on the express tracks and they go down while the local tracks stay up. The down tracks go right down to another set of platform underneath City Hall. It's like a whole other platform, like it looks like a functioning platform, except for the fact that it's not, and it's darker, and it's got trains parked there, and it's got graffiti all over it. So that's what I would do. I'd get on the express tracks, and I'd walk right down into it, and I'd hop up on the station, and I'd go up, and that's how we would enter. Now, like I was saying about Astoria, when we would do top to bottoms right there in the station, the reason we would pick the station before last is because there's hardly anyone on that train at that station. No one's going to get on that stop to go one stop up to Ditmars at 3, 4 in the morning when the train takes 20 minutes, a half hour to get there. Most people just walk. It's only like 8, 9 blocks to the next stop. So that's why we would pick this last station, me, Nash, and Ripe. And we would do big fill-ins right there in the station. And we would have one dude look out. Someone comes up the stairs for some weird reason. You know, he'd throw a whistle, he'd start coughing or something, you know, and we would stop. We'd go hide under the train. Once the person might sit there, wait for the train for some weird reason. But we'll stay hidden until the train comes and goes, whether it's 20 minutes, a half hour, or 5 minutes, or whatever. We'll stay hidden until the train goes. Yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm talking about out in Astoria with the outdoor layups. That's what we would do if we wanted to do a top to bottom. And like, we've done that. Me and Nash and Ripe have done it. I've done it before with Form also. We did a big FO and I did an RD. Yeah, that's what we would do. We get the stop before last and the layup. It pulls right in. Stop before last. Trains are right there in the station. You get on the side where the train's going, one more stop. Who's going to get on that station at that hour and go that way? And the train's coming, you hide. You get under in between cars, the parked train that you're riding on, you hide underneath it. Let the train go by and leave. You climb back out and start painting again once everyone's off the platform. Simple. Easy peasy. Alright people, hope you enjoyed it. Bye.